Zeit. Darf ich schauen, Lars?
All right, you guys. So we got this this coconut flour, and on the back of the package there is a recipe here for coconut blueberry chia muffins, and that is what we're gonna make today. They're gluten-free and dairy-free, and you can make 12 muffins off of this one recipe.
Yep, 12 muffins. So we're gonna start here, and we're going to follow the instructions on here. So we're going to put the coconut flour, some salt, baking soda into a bowl. 1 cup of coconut flour. Kabam. Half a teaspoon of salt.
We have a sea salt grinder that we're gonna use for this.
So we'll just grind it in there.
You guess what about half teaspoon is? If you have an actual teaspoon measurer, you can figure out about what half teaspoon is. It's about this much right here. So, and a teaspoon, I don't know if you guys know the difference between teaspoons and tablespoons. You can actually use your own regular spoons to tell the difference. When you get spoons, you have big spoons and small spoons. The big spoon is a tablespoon, and you can just fill it to be leveled. And the small spoon is the teaspoon. And that's a lesson on teaspoons and tablespoons.
Whoop, whoop.
Alright, so what are we doing now?
Now we're putting in some baking soda.
Some?
A teaspoon.
A teaspoon.
A teaspoon. So now we have to do a separate bowl of all the liquidy stuff. Got our bowl here. We're going to put honey into this container here. And we're going to do half a cup and 2 tablespoons. Okay, got our half cup. Dump it on in there. And then we do 2 of these. Tablespoon. Now we're going to put in 1 cup of milk. And we're going to use the hemp non-dairy milk here.
It calls for coconut milk, but you could probably just use any milk you want. And if you're going to keep it non-dairy, you gotta use anything that's not regular cow milk. So, boom, there we go. You could use almond milk, it's really common. We've tried the flaxseed milk, we really like that one. So that one is something I would recommend.
Now we're sticking in 6 eggs.
How many eggs?
6 eggs!
6 eggs. Okie dokie.
Okay, let's see how this goes here. Three, 4, 6 eggs.
Count them, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. 6 eggs and the recipe. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Putting 4 teaspoons of vanilla in here now.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we're gonna put in 4 tablespoons of coconut oil. Coconut oil is kind of funny, like it's a solid, and I think it says on the container like what the temperatures are for solid and liquid. It's actually right here underneath your finger. So if it's below 76 degrees Fahrenheit, it's a solid. And then once it's 77 degrees and above, it turns into a liquid. So our house is fairly warm, so it's kind of melted a little bit. But yeah, just try and keep track of that. If you're using a big spoon and it's really solid, you can just kind of make a couple big scoops. But you want to get about 4 tablespoons in there. Alright, so our next step here, we're going to whip all this together. And once it's all mixed smoothly, we're going to start adding in our dried powdered ingredients into the mix. Get it all stirred up. And then we're going to add our blueberries, and then we just stick it into the pan and cook it. Make blueberry muffins. That's all there is to it. Here we go. Alright, so we went ahead and put this in the blender because that coconut oil was really thick and chunky, so we wanted to blend it up really well. So we blended that. We've got our dried ingredients back in the big bowl here, and we're going to add in and gently stir the wet ingredients into the solid ingredients until it's all smooth. And then we will add in our chia seeds, which I forgot to mention earlier. Add in the chia seeds, and then we'll stir in the blueberries, and we'll be ready to go. So, we're gonna go ahead and put in 4 tablespoons of our chia seeds. If you guys have ever heard of chia seeds, they're these right here. If you remember them from a long time ago, I don't think we used to eat these a long time ago, but we used them for what they called chia pets. If you've never heard of chia pet, go look it up on YouTube and see if you remember the old cheesy commercial that went chia. So we're gonna put 4 tablespoons, which is the large spoon. And you just make it level, and that's a tablespoon right there. Boom, there's 1. Make it level. 2. 3. 4. Bam, 4 tablespoons of chia seeds. Now we're gonna stir these in, and then we'll add our blueberries. Our final ingredient is our fresh blueberries. Yum, yum, yum. As you're gonna be careful with, because when you stir them in, blueberries can be really soft, and we don't wanna like pop them all and mix them all in, blend them in too much. We want them to be chunks of blueberries. So we're gonna put 1 cup. Here we go. And we can be approximate, because I like blueberries. I don't mind if we get a little bit extra over a cup. So we'll do like that. Now we'll gently put these in here. On the back it says to fold the blueberries in. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean, because we're not folding anything. But I figure it means to just kind of like this right here. Like pick up the mix and fold it over instead of like stirring it. That way they just gently get blended into the mix. They're starting to mix in there. And that's that. Once this is all blended together, we're going to stick it in the muffin pan and get it cooking. Alright, we've got our mix all stirred up here. All the blueberries are folded in. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and just put all of our mix in the little cups here. Alright, we've got them all filled up. We got enough here for 12 muffins. And we'll go ahead and get those put in the oven. And we'll cook them up. And then we'll enjoy them. Alright, we've got our blueberry muffins here. They just came out of the oven. And they look delicious. And we just did the toothpick test. Looks like it came up clean.
Yep.
So they're good to go. Now we just gotta taste them after they cool off.
Yum!
Alrighty, we've got our muffins and we're ready to dig in and see how these bad boys taste. This is still really a little bit on the hot side, but we'll see if I can put it in my mouth without burning me. Alright, here's a little bite. It is very hot. Here we go. Nice fresh chunks of blueberries in there. Ooh. There we go. That was good.
Good?
That's a good muffin.
Awesome.
Yep. I recommend these. Now you guys make them and let me know in the comments below how they turned out. Or if you have alternate recipes on it.
We got a healthy lunch. We got ourselves some sandwiches from our local health food store. So we got custom turkey sandwiches. So this one doesn't say what's on it or in it or whatever, but looks like we got some meat and some spinach and some cheese. And it's on some vegan bread and some mayonnaise that's veganese. So that's what we're gonna be eating for lunch today. And then we got these delicious looking drinks called apple cider vinegar, grape acai, something or other, thingy bobbers. So we're gonna go have a picnic at the lake. So that's where we're going, and we're gonna eat some healthy food and get some exercise at our local lake.
That's right. And I look like a road guard.
Whoa, you're super bright. Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. He got some exercise just flailing his arms around you.
In Japan, they actually have police officers that will stand on the road and guide traffic in some areas. That's a little random fact for you that you might have not known.
Interesting. It's like super duper hot out here, so I was gonna eat my lunch out here, but I don't know if I can survive. So I think I'll go for a little walk first, but I'm gonna show you my lunch since I can't have camera inside. But I want to show you my lunch to show that I'm eating some healthy stuff here. So here's what I got, and got this nice little sandwich here with some seeds, and that's little poppy seeds in there, and it's sesame seeds and sunflower seeds it looks like. And then I also have some cherries, a banana, and these little quinoa thingy bobbers. So these are like a nice healthy snack, and they're little quinoa bites. So it's quinoa, and then there's little strips of chocolate on top. So I barely taste the chocolate in there, but it's actually a really good snack, so I do suggest it. Their brand is called Quinoa, just like quinoa, but it's Keen, K-E-N-N, Wah, W-A-H, quinoa, and it's actually really fun to say. So anyway, there's my lunch, and I think I'm gonna go for a walk first, and then I'll go eat my lunch inside, because it's just way too hot to eat out here. I thought I'd survive, but I don't think so. Okay. Hi.
Hi! Welcome to Sean Loss, one of our recipes here. So we're gonna cook up some stir fry. We already got it going here. All we did was got a whole bunch of vegetables and cut them up. We got some tofu that was already cubed for us. Boom, it came like that right out of the package. You want a firm tofu if you're gonna do tofu for a stir fry. Firm or extra firm. This is actually like a super firm. Never heard of it, we're trying it. We got some snow peas, some green beans, some asparagus, some broccoli, we got carrots, we got these baby corns. It's all good. We stir it all up in here with some stir fry sauce. We didn't use a whole lot, just enough to, you know, make it saucy so it tastes good. And for a little bit of seasoning, I have this stir fry mix that is a mix of garlic and ginger. That goes in there. And then that's it. I got it wet with some oil. Olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, first cold press, very important steps there. And I got this Japanese cooking sake, so I pour a little bit of that in there and it cooks. Don't worry about it, the alcohol cooks out, so if you're not going to be drinking alcohol, that's okay. Alright, and then we got this quinoa mix right here. It's actually a quinoa and brown rice mixture, and it's actually just a box, so we just got this box right here. Boop! Quinoa blend, a blend of quinoa and brown rice, rosemary and olive oil with other natural flavors. So we just put water and oil and the stuff in here. Follow the instructions on the box. Once it's boiling, which is now, we're going to dump this in there, and then after we stir it up and wait a few minutes, we just cover it and wait a little bit for it to soak in. That's it. And we're going to get a robo, and it's healthy. Goodbye. Oh, this is so good. This dragon fruit. Have you ever had dragon fruit? It's so delicious. It's kind of like a kiwi, but without the kiwi flavor. It's sweet, but it has the texture of like a kiwi, huh? It's really good. Sorry we didn't film our dinner. We made the stir fry and we made some quinoa and we just gobbled it down. We showed you us cooking it, but you didn't get to see us eating any of it. It was really good though. But this stuff is just, you just spoon it up. See, it comes in this big old, like this. Boop. And it's this big fruit like this. And you just cut it in half. And you just take your spoon and you just dig it on in there. And you eat it. That's good. It's pretty sweet. It's got all those little seeds in it, so it has a little crunch in every bite. It's delicious. It's really healthy. It's got a little bit of a price tag, but it's worth it. We're having it as a dessert, so it works. It's better than spending a few bucks on some cookies or cake or something. You get some nice yummy fruit. So check out dragon fruit if you've never had it.
as if the video wasn't long enough already. Now he's gonna talk to us. Yo, so you guys, I wanna apologize, you know, because I've been kind of slacking. I've been working out, don't get me wrong. I haven't been filming it. That's where I've been slacking. And I think I'm just kind of embarrassed because what I'm doing is these yoga moves, these yoga poses, and I don't really know what I'm doing. So it's kind of lame. And I've been doing them at work, and so I don't know how much I should be filming at work. But those are all excuses, and I need to do something on film so I can show you guys. I do want to say thank you for everybody that has been hanging around, that's been hanging around on this channel and being a support for me. I've been kind of lame recently with not doing, you know, the hardcore stuff like before, but I kind of need to build back up to it because as bad as it is, and I have to admit it, I gained all my weight back after I lost it. And so now I'm back where I was before, and I'm unhealthy again, and I'm really heavy, and it's hard for me to do things like running and stuff. So I need to get on a bike. And this is another lame excuse, but the weather has been like in the hundreds, and it's really hot out there. But I need to do things. So if that means I gotta get on YouTube and watch some workout videos and just kind of film myself doing some of the workouts, I gotta do what I gotta do. So I promised you guys workout videos, and so I gotta do them. And again, I just want to thank everybody that's been leaving positive comments and being very helpful, sending me things to work out to, sending great recipes, leaving positive comments, and just being a good support, and also helping me with accountability. Sometimes I just need it. I need someone to say, hey, what are you doing? You're slacking. Get back in gear. And then, you know, and I totally appreciate that, and I thank you guys for that. Anyway, this video is long enough already, so let's just run through the end slate here. Previous video on the left, subscribe on the right, click on either of those to do what it says, and check out our other 3 channels there on the bottom. Just feel free to give us a click. All right, thank you very much again. We'll see you on Monday with another workout and weigh-in. And I was good, boy. I lost weight, so I'm doing something right so far. We'll see how it goes. But I have been eating healthy. As you can see on the video here, you know, we've eaten some healthy foods. There's just a couple of the meals that we've eaten. And I made myself a rule a little while back. And that rule was healthy food all throughout the week and eat whatever I want on the weekends. And so far this is working for me, and here's why I could say that. I have not wanted to eat a whole bunch of junk food on the weekends. So whatever I'm eating, I'm enjoying it, I'm getting used to it, and I've eaten healthy all through the week, and then on the weekends I'm like, ooh, I want to eat this healthy thing, ooh, I want to eat that healthy thing. The reason I want to leave myself that little bit of leeway is because who really enjoys dieting, where it's like, here's all the healthy food, I'm just going to eat the healthy food, I'm not touching anything else? No one enjoys that. So I allow myself a little spot where I can say, okay, if I jump off the wagon, I'm not really jumping off the wagon because I've allowed it, right? If I jump off the wagon, it's hard to get back on sometimes. Like you're losing weight, you're doing great, you jump off, and then you're like, oh, I don't want to start eating healthy again, and you feel like you've failed, and so you just don't want to start back up, and you're like, you just want to give up. This way, I have this little leeway where it's like, okay, if I eat something, it's okay because it's what I'm allowing myself, and then on Monday, it's back on because that's part of what it is. That's part of the system. I'm not cheating. I'm not messing up. I'm not failing. I'm just doing what I allowed myself to do and getting right back on. And so I totally think that that's working for me. If you guys disagree, I'm sorry. You know, leave me some suggestions. I'll take everything into consideration. But so far, it's working for me because I haven't cheated. And if I do, I know that I'm not really cheating, and I'll get right back on because I'm actually never got off. So that's the thing. All right. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for putting up with this long end slate and this long video that's just about 20 minutes now. So I will let you guys go. Tune in next time. See you Monday. Bye-bye.